I am Olachi Oluwabomu-Benson, a co-founder of Green to Abundance Development Development and Empowerment Foundation, GADEF, an NGO with a professional background in forestry. What we experience when we join service as young forest officers, what we went experiencing, and what we were leaving behind necessitated that conscious effort be made. Faboya is Oludare Babatope. I'm one of the founder of GADEF, governmental organization that is out for conservation of our indigenous trees and non-forest timber products, especially those that are on red list, In-Situ conservation. We identify them, then we bring them in a place where they can be conserved, for future purposes and benefit. In-Situ conservation is, protecting either tree species or non-timber products, even in their original location. You see, these days you find out that it is difficult to find trees. Nature make available for use, not for abuse. But most often we have abused the use of our natural resources, especially the forest resources. What we do is that we fail. We don't keep. We put fire in the forest. Fire destroy our wood. The remaining that is left, we just fail indiscriminately. Even in cocoa farms, people leave some trees there so that the plant the cocoa plantations, enjoy the canopy of these indigenous trees.
And the project coordinator. GDF is collaborating with GADEF to execute a project called In-Situ and In-Situ conservation. And if you look at our environment today, you discover that most of our big trees that we can say mother trees, which are indigenous, are long gone. There is this idea that came up that what can be done for tree owners to start retaining their trees and also to have more seed for planting. For a farmer to be registered, the farmer has to have more than 3 indigenous fruit tree mother tree on his farm. And also, he should be able to give us the consent and an agreement that he can preserve the tree, that he has the full ownership of the tree. Any tree he doesn't have a control over cannot be registered.
My name is Moses. This is the afara tree. It's good for weaving, it's good for furniture, it's good for everything, provided the wood is concerned.
from the first bed there, we have Stequilia africana, which is also known as Kopegu, and just behind it is Kaya arborensis, which is mahogany. This Kaya arborensis is taken from a farmer in Ado local government. To look at the labeling. On the other hand of the nursery, we also have Kaya arborensis from another location, and that's it, they are coming up. So now to factor in the genetic variation, you are sure that the genetic build-up of this Kaya arborensis from a location at Ayevaju will be different from the genetic build-up of the Kaya arborensis from a location at Ado Ekiti. And so the disease that will affect maybe the one from Ado Ekiti might not be the one from Ayevaju will be able to resist it, and that is how we factor in the genetic variation. Also coming down to the labeling, in this bed, if you look at it, we have some sprouting Drycodis edulis. Drycodis edulis just coming out. Now from the tag, you can see that we have DEIG/April 2022, and the local name Ube. DE means Drycodis edulis, which is also known as African pear in the local language, or common name rather, and Ube in the local language. Then the hygiene means it is gotten from Igede, a particular community in Ekiti State, and when was the day we tagged the tree? It was in April 2022. So you are sure that the genetic build-up of the Drycodis edulis you got from Igede will differ from the one you get from Ido Ekiti, which is another location we have Drycodis edulis, and that is what the GG and GVEP, that is the Global Greengrants Fund, has helped us to do. And also zooming into the nursery, there is what we commonly known as bush mango. Albingia species is there, and this one is gotten from a location at Ifaki, Ekiti, whereas we have some other ones from Erio, Ekiti, which are at the other end of the nursery there. So we are sure it's possible this one is a very sweet one, and also have some of the characteristics that are desired, and the other one may not have. But when you decide to have a kind of mixed plantation of the bush mango from different locations, you are sure that what you have at the end of the day, there will be diverse in the genetic diversity in the genetic build-up.